Good evening, I'm Don Hudson. Welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, afternoon downpours across East Tennessee. Storm Team 6 predicted them and has been following them, pushing across the area throughout the day. Out west of Knoxville, massive rain showers started about 12:30. Took about, 1:30 or so for the showers to make it to Knoxville proper. And when they did, boy, they did. A lot of heavy rain. Here's another perspective on the thunderstorm. And yes, along with the rain, these storms have the skies rumbling with thunder. People in North Knoxville, including right here at our station, facing power outages for a while. The rain also slowing traffic on the interstate. This is a view from I-40 near Cedar Bluff. The pouring rain made it hard to see. Drivers, at least here, were all driving well below the speed limits on the slick interstate. Storms also brought strong winds that knocked down trees, impacted power for thousands this afternoon. You have these trees down here along West Beaver Creek Drive in the Powell area. We mentioned people losing power. At last check, KUB was down to less than 150 customers without electricity. So what's still out there? What's coming for the rest of the weekend? Let's begin by checking in with Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers. Ken?
Hey, Don, thankfully a lot quieter out there across the area right now. A live look downtown Knoxville from our Embassy Suites hotel camera. Filtered sunshine, probably the best way to describe it right now. And the radar is all quiet, which is great to see. Really limited storm chances between now and sunset over the next couple of hours. Most areas are going to be fine. The rain cooled us off from a high of 94 degrees before lunchtime to 78 now. 80 Alcoa and Loudon, 83 though in Fairfield Glade, and 84 in Allert. Temperatures have warmed up a little bit with a bit more sunshine areas to the west, and there's still a bit of a tropical feel out there because the cold front has not pushed through the area yet. That comes a little bit later tonight, and you'll notice that on the plateau, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, places like Allert and Fairfield Glade, but low 70s here in the valley. We'll notice our drier air come in a little bit later in the afternoon hours on Saturday. Still close to 90 degrees, but it won't feel like that in the shaded areas. I'll tell you when it will feel humid again. That's coming up in just a few minutes, Don.
All right, Ken, thank you. Next on our Big 7 list, a deadly car fire in the Rocky Top area. You're looking at video that our crew brought back from the scene along North Freeway and Mason Street. First responders and investigators shutting down the road for more than 2 hours now, and we're still waiting for that process to finish and the road to open back up. Now, police and firefighters have been asking people just to please avoid the area for now. We don't know exactly what started the fire. We don't have any information about the person who was killed. We do know that the Anderson County Sheriff's Office and TBI are investigating this. We'll let you know as soon as more details come out. Independence Day turns tragic in our next Big 7 story. Blount County Sheriff's deputies are blaming a firework that exploded in a man's hand for taking his life. According to a report from Blount County Sheriff's Office, deputies were sent out to Evergreen Farms Lane last night about 10. They were sent out to check on the report of an unconscious person. When deputies got there, they found people performing CPR on Matthew Sellers. A witness told deputies Sellers and another person were holding fireworks in their hands while shooting them off when one Sellers was holding reportedly exploded into his chest. Deputies stepped in to give first aid until an ambulance could take Sellers to Blount Memorial Hospital. Sellers was pronounced dead around 10:30. Also last night, big problems from fireworks in a Knoxville neighborhood. The damage includes a house that firefighters are blaming on fireworks. KFD says at 12:25 a.m. they were called to a fire on Ohio Avenue in Knoxville's Lonsdale community. Crews found lots of flames coming from the roof of the house, but they quickly attacked the fire, put it out within 10 minutes of getting to the scene. No one was living in that house. The home had moderate fire, smoke, and water damage. We sent a team out this morning, hearing from a woman who lives next door. She says she actually owns the home and that it burned, and she's now trying to fix it up.
I know that fireworks have been banned for a long time, but it doesn't stop them from making them, and it doesn't stop them from selling them. So it gives them the damage that they need to do the things that they're doing to hurt people. When I was growing up, and I was born and raised up here on this house right up the street on McPherson Street, we had fun, and it was not about hurting anybody.
Shirley King tells us she's trying to figure out what repairs can be made and if she can actually salvage the house. Also in Lonsdale, check out the damage of this car reportedly caused by fireworks, but what's not clear is who's exactly responsible for this. Accounts given to police about how it happened seem to differ. But what we do know is that 5 teenagers were hurt, some of them suffering third-degree burns. Now, we got our hands on the police report. It shows several 911 calls came in around 10 o'clock last night, telling first responders a car was on fire at the intersection of Gloria Garner Street and New York Avenue. That report actually is a source of these photos showing the damage. Apparently, Knoxville firefighters were trying to put out the fire as police pulled up. Here's where the accounts differ. The people in the car reportedly told officers they had been driving along when someone shot fireworks into their vehicle, causing it to catch on fire, forcing them to jump out while the car kept rolling into a fence. This morning, our crew found signs of damage of that fence. It was burned up. Charred debris was on the ground. In contrast to what the people in the car said, witnesses and other people told police they didn't see anyone shooting fireworks at the car. Instead, they reportedly claimed the victims were throwing fireworks out of the car. That's when they say it caught on fire. Knoxville firefighters say fireworks were still going off inside of the car when they started working on it. We'll keep you posted about where this investigation is headed. More evidence of celebrations getting out of hand here in Knoxville. You see the mask that the firefighter here is holding. KFD says the burn damage was caused when a firework was shot into the cab of a fire engine.
We're approaching the scene. A firework was shot into the cab of the fire truck. It did go off inside the fire truck. It did some minor damage to some of our equipment, a breathing mask, and the firefighter that was in the cab where it went off has suffered some hearing issues. We don't know how extensive that is right now.
Now, that crew was actually heading out of the house fire on Ohio Avenue we mentioned a moment ago. One thought to have been caused by, that's the one that they thought was caused by fireworks. And as we mentioned repeatedly, you're not allowed to shoot off fireworks in Knoxville or Knox County. And even with today's rain, firefighters warning that the public that it's dry out there. Fireworks could start fires real easily, so they're asking people, please lay off the fireworks. More evidence that people did not get the message or did not care. KFD says last night it responded to 99 calls about fireworks between 8 a.m. Monday and 8 a.m. this morning. Right, another 4th of July tragedy in our Big 7 story list. The TWRA has released the identity of a man who drowned at Watts Bar Lake yesterday afternoon. The man's name's James Frost. We're told he was 75 years old. He lived in Knoxville. According to an accident report, Frost fell off of his boat while attempting to dock it at the Tennessee National Marina. Hours of searching ended when Frost's body was found using a remote-operated vehicle just after 9 p.m. last night. All right, big sticker shock for renters in our final Big 7 story. The average Knoxville resident now paying over $1,400 a month for an apartment in the area. That matches the national median rent, according to a recent report by Apartment List. Now, we've seen rental prices climbing over the past several years, even back to the days before the pandemic. Realtor Stephen Hensley says that while we may find the $1,400 apartment rental price shocking, he says when you add in single-family homes, the overall rental market could average $2,000 to $2,400 a month. Hensley says this boils down really to just supply and demand.
But now it's really became that big market because of supply demand. We had so many people move. In the last couple years, we just weren't building fast enough to keep up with it. You look at affordability, right? Average household income, what can they afford? Which is about less than 10% of the total listings for sale. Which is pretty scary. But then when you also look into the fact that all the rentals coming up, are going to be $2,000+ a month, that also pushes out that average income. People can only afford a very small percentage of the rentals available and the housing market that's available.
Now, realtors are cautiously optimistic for the future. Rent prices are looking like they will not change drastically in either direction, and they are hoping to see them kind of flatline in 2025.